from you today after the fourth down penalty? What was going through your head?
Um, First and foremost, I'm gonna start by saying, thank God, of course. You know what I'm saying? Keeping me healthy. Chandler's okay, from what we heard. So start off by that. But to answer your question, yeah, I was frustrated. My passion came out. After I did that, I went to my defense, apologized, let them know like I'm still with them, I'm still here. But it's a passionate game, and yeah, my passion came out. But it's not right for me to lash out because people make mistakes all the time. I didn't have a perfect game. Nobody had a perfect game by any means. So yeah, I just got to keep my composure. But it's a passionate
Did
game.
you apologize to Nick directly? Or?
No, I just apologize to the defense because I feel like even though he was the one that made the mistake, I feel like it still sends a message to the entire defense that they can't see me like that. So yeah.
You mentioned Chandler right off the top. How did that impact you seeing him lying there like that?
Scary, because you never know like what's actually going on, and with the type of injuries that's been happening in the past, you can only think the worst. So I just try to cover him with prayer, and I'm just glad to hear that he's okay.
Did you need to see him speak or put a thumbs up to even feel comfortable?
Yeah, so I'm glad he did that.
Hey Brian, you guys got the better of that team last season in a pretty big way. And in what ways did they look different to you this season?
They always play hard, always a physical team. That's pretty much their main staple. I mean, they do pretty much the same thing, play action, down and runs. So nothing was really too different. It's just game plan, got to execute better on our end.
Right. Frank talked about telling you guys about you have to keep working. How hard is it to hear that message 5 weeks in a row, effectively?
Not hard, because whether we was 5-0, 0-5, it'd be the same message. We still have to put together great weeks of practice to prepare for the next week. So. Yeah.
I mean, to be candid, Brian, you're risking a lot coming out here and playing for your brothers. I mean, how do you process the way that things have gone this season? I know probably that maybe that frustration was that stuff boiling over, but is that not a natural reaction to how?
I mean, I guess you can account that as part of the frustration, but I would say my main frustration is I just want to win. Just want to win.
Saying just how you felt like you could be a key piece to a really good defense during preseason and that's why you wanted to be there and not hold out or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And now that things have gotten off to this kind of start, did that cause you any pause to rethink
No.
what your posture was there?
No, I wouldn't change nothing I did.
You still feel like you are a guy that you wants to be here long term to help this team complete what they're starting?
I do. Like I said, I wouldn't regret nothing. I feel like if I start regretting or I start feeling bad for myself, it'll take away my fire from playing the game. And I get frustrated, and like I said, nobody's perfect. Like I had some bad plays out there, but I'm not afraid to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying, and admit my wrongs. So you feel me? Like I'm not gonna regret or feel bad for myself.
Ryan, not sure if you got a chance to talk to Bryce, but what would you tell him if you did have a chance to talk to him? What would you tell Bryce Young
After this game, ain't much to say. We all grown men. At the end of the day, we got to get back to work. I just let him know, man, you got to weather the storm. There's a lot of ups and downs that come in this league. I've been through a lot of them, and you just got to persist. You got to go through it.
With a new staff, both sides of the ball, new scheme defensively, a rookie quarterback. Did any part of you think that the potential of starting this slow league could happen?
I mean, yeah, I guess. It's a lot of, odds against yourself, but I'm not in the business of feeling bad or making excuses. Just as an example, I had a terrible play out there today. When I whiffed on the tackle, something that's uncharacteristic of myself, but I'm not gonna make an excuse. I missed the tackle, so everything that you just named don't mean nothing. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you got to get the job done, regardless.